What is up, legends? We are back with another Hype Watch. All right, so those of you who are new to the Hype Watch, what I pretty much do is I cover games and I show you games coming, and I show you games that came out during the week that I probably didn't cover because I probably thought that it wasn't worth covering or it just didn't fit the channel. Not that they're bad games, it's just that it's just not at the probably time sensitive and other things that went along with that. So we're just gonna get right into it. By all means, if you like the content, we do 3 to 4 videos every day. Hype watches every Sunday at 9 a.m. all the time. And yeah, so the first game that we got to start off with is Chronicle of Infinity, as you guys see right here. Now, this is a RPG manager, as like I like to say, and what RPG managers are is you pretty much allow the character to just run around and you kind of like manage your gear and whatever passive systems that's in the game. However, in this particular game, I watched a few of the previews. It does have attack while you move movement, which I love. That this changes everything when it comes to these types of games. So I'm actually interested in seeing this and playing it and seeing if the actual combat itself adjusts to that, like it makes you move out the way of stuff and things like that, because that's pretty lit. And that's kind of like what happens with SAO Black Swordsman. SAO Black Swordsman is a pretty good combat system, and it has movement base and allows you to actually freestyle and animation cancel and all that type of good stuff. So pretty good. So next up we have Arena Legends Rise of Heroes. This is in early access right now. It's grayed out because I'm not logged into my account right now, but as you guys can see, this is kind of like a little bit of a tower defense type of feel. Again, something that I felt probably didn't fit my channel, but I did want to put it out there because some people are having some fun with it and it's getting a little bit of buzz, so we had to put it out there. Next one up is on Clash Royale's Idol Empire. As soon as you see Idol, you automatically know. I was like, you get one Idol a week. After that, it's going to Hype Watch. So this is a idle type of game. It's pretty much a idle RPG manager as well. So you can pretty much handle your characters, and then you can take care of your town and your base areas, as you can see, the territories and things like that. But this is early access, so you can actually come in and play it if you want to. I do like to give you guys something to do on Sunday. Dragon Spear, this is just kind of like to let you guys know about what's going on with Dragon Spear. Now, in order to actually play this, you need boost stacks, which I said in the video, but people are still struggling with it, so I'm going to explain it again. Once you buy it for $4.99, you need boost stacks, and then you need the Google Play app. Don't do it from the actual store because it won't appear in the actual store. Even though this is global and everybody else can get it, it won't appear in the actual store. That's the problem that people are having. You got to actually go to the Google Play app. And once you have purchased it, go to games and it'll be in your library when you go to games. That's how you download it. That's how you play it and everything else. I know that's kind of like, why is it like that? But I don't know why it's like that. I had to figure it out myself once I got it. But once I did that, everything was fine. Warhammer or whatever, Aegis or Arenas or whatever else like this. I believe I covered this before as a early access. I didn't cover it again as far as a just to come back to take a look at it again because one, it is a vertical game. You guys know I dislike vertical games unless it's extremely hot and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I ain't playing it. So I was really uninterested, to say the least, when this came global. However, people are liking it, so we have to put it up. Like, even when I don't particularly like a game or feel that it's not a fit for my channel, I still respect it and put the content up. Some people are having fun with it. It's not for me, and you see people gave it a 3.8. And like I've already messed around with it, and like I said, one idle game a week. Blah, and this is a blah, but like I wanted to actually show it and put it up on the channel in some way, shape, or form. So there it is. Dimensional Princess. Now this is a kind of idle tower defense game. Again, another idle game, and I'm like, whatever. However, it's a little bit different because what you have to do is you have to protect this girl, and it's tower defense as well as idle, and you have to keep monsters from getting to her. and get like she's back there. Like she's like down there. You gotta just make it so that the monsters don't get through to her and like beat her up because she's defenseless and other type of stuff like that. So that's a little bit different. So that's why this is up. But there it is. Hextech Mayhem. This is a Netflix for some reason has decided that it wants to be a mobile publisher. Netflix, like Amazon and these companies, like they have like no experience, so they always automatically mess up like in the beginning until they actually get it right. The cool thing in all of this is that this game is actually fun. This is a fun game. I just didn't put it up on the channel because it's like a music game, and I knew it was gonna flag already. It got some AAA ass sounding songs in this. So I was like, I'm not even gonna bother because I'm gonna have to edit and cut so much of the damn gameplay out that I'm not even gonna like. It's probably not even gonna be a video. But this is lit. It's like playing Super Mario Run. You know the Mario game where you run and everything else like this, but it's on beats, and so it sounds like really good. It's like playing like an EDM game. And it's fun. Trust me, it's fun. This is probably out of all the stuff that's here today and HypeWatch, this is probably the one thing that you should play and you'll enjoy it. It's a really fun game. It's really, that's all. It's a rhythm type of, jump and survive type of game. So just keep that in mind that it's not going to be something like, it's not an Epic 7. So and every time I put a game out, people are like, oh, why is this game, like, why would you even show this? Like, this is a game review channel. I have to stop HypeWatch for a second to address this. This is a game review channel. It's not a review whatever the hell I want all the time when I want channel. If that was the case, there'd be no videos all week because about 90% of the stuff I probably wouldn't personally play or even care to play or even want to play. But as a professional reviewer where it's my job and stuff that I'm supposed to do, you have to review the games. You can't have an ego. You can't sit there and say, I'm not gonna do whatever, except idle. I'm tired of idle. I'm just whatever. Like you get one a week. That's it. Everything else, HypeWatch. So that's like gonna be a term now. It's gonna be a meme. But as reviewing, so when you think in your head, why is Scion doing this? Scion's doing it because you have to respect the people who made the game and review it and give it a valid chance. There's been many times in my career of being a YouTuber where I thought a game was hot garbage and then I played it and it wasn't. So you have to review, even if it's like something that looks like it's not going to be great, you still have to give stuff a chance. Like you can't be a reviewer and not review. Like you just won't have anything on your channel at that point. So when you guys think, why is Scion covering certain things? That's why, because you need to be a professional reviewer and review everything. Next we have is Noise Starlight. Again, this is another game that I would like to put on the channel, but I can't because it is a music-based game. There's no way for me to actually put this on the channel because it's going to flag and be a hot mess as far as editing and everything else. But it's another one of those games. Again, I played this one. The music is pretty lit in this, pretty AAA, as I might say. So if you want to try it out, you can. Another rhythm type game worth actually looking at. Okay, so this is the phantom hype of the video. This game, I have not found gameplay for this at all anywhere. I have mentioned it before. However, the illustration, the art, and the music is amazing. It is amazing in this game. Are you gonna load? Oh, it took the illustration and art is amazing in this game. The characters look sick. It's all girl witches and stuff like that. So, like it's all amazing. Like whoever the artist is doing a really good job. And all these characters had individual music for themselves and everything else. It's an RPG. I know that for a fact. But I have not found any gameplay for this other than like it has like a Twitter and mad people are like, oh my God, this game is awesome. I'm like, what game? Where? Like, I don't see no game. Like, hello? But as you can see in the pre-registration, like, diamonds, SR, and stuff like that. So it's an RPG and it's going to have gacha, but like, what's the game? It's my fear that they're doing all this and it's going to be chibi as hell. And they're going to have one skill. It's going to be like pre-con and be ass. And like, No, please don't do that. Please be something cool. We don't need another precon. Precon is ass enough by itself. We don't need another one. So please, devs, if that's what you're trying to do, don't. Just don't. So next up we have is Chronicle of Infinity. These guys see right here. This is the JP version. This is going to be out on the 9th, so in 4 days, but that's a day after Lost Ark. So good luck, Chronicle. Bad timing, if I do say so myself. It actually, see, this is the reason why I'm saying it's bad timing is because this game actually is kind of like a mobile version of Lost Ark, and this is just unfortunate. I don't even know if they even realize. And it's probably nothing that anybody could do at this point because they already set everything in motion. I would push this back and not even have it anywhere near Lost Ark because nobody's gonna play that when Lost Ark is coming. Just really bad timing. Heavens Burns Red. We actually gonna get a test for this on the 10th, as you guys can see right here, so you guys can take part in that. On the 11th is Attack on Titan, which I'm hoping this is going to be lit. This is going to be, when you actually look at the whole thing right here, this is no music because you already know that's going to flag. I'm going to have to silence everything on Attack on Titan because you can't play nothing Attack on Titan on YouTube. But as you can see, the characters are chibi. However, it's an active system, kind of like the way that Final Fantasy 10 and 13 have, where the characters kind of like move freely, but you can kind of decide what they want to do while they're moving freely, but they're going to just do it regardless of anyway type of thing. So we'll see if that's going to be lit. I can tell you already off the bat, people are going to be upset just because it's chibi. Like the people who have not seen this yet, they're like, oh my god, it's chibi, it's garbage, I hate chibi, why are you going to be like... Game's been like this for 10 to 12 years. One of the things that annoy me the most on YouTube is the same people, every comment, every video be like, oh my god, why is this not global? Get over it. Like I told you guys already, global's dead. Global's dead. Like, stop saying it every video, like everybody's channel. Like, I'm doing a favor for every YouTuber right now. Stop saying it everywhere because it's not gonna change anything. Everything is not gonna come global because y'all don't like that stuff ain't global. When stuff comes global, nobody spends any money. So what do you want the companies to do? They ain't gonna do it. And one of the reasons it's even worse right now is because the pandemic and nobody has money to spend on that. Gaming took the biggest hit in the pandemic. Well, a lot of things took a hit, but gaming took the biggest hit because gaming is just excess income that we all had that we would spend on luxury stuff or whatever else like that. Now we all don't have stuff like that anymore because we have to work harder, we have to work other places, we're working less or stuff like that. We don't have expendable money anymore. So especially in the United States, because the United States didn't supplement itself. So I'm kind of giving you guys like a lesson, kind of like an economy lesson right now, why stuff is happening global wise. Everybody doesn't have money to spend on this stuff anymore, so companies aren't putting global games out anymore because there's no money in it. So when you guys say global, you're gonna have to get over it. You're just gonna have to. It gets less and less every month. Like you see, like these 2 months, December and January, there was like maybe 5 global games that were somewhat of quality. Everything else was like idle because they just roll out of bed and make idle game. They just make everything idle game. Stuff that wasn't even an idle game, they just make idle. Like they said, Perfect World said, we're gonna make every game IP that we got idle games because people just spend money on it and whatever else, which they do. But it's more the Eastern world doing that than the Western world, because the Western world don't have money to do that, because you got to consider that the Western world is Canada, North America, and Mexico and South America. So what ends up happening, it so happens that everything Western world has not supplemented its people enough. So we don't have the income to deal. Like when you say global and everything else like that, that's really the Western world. That's what global is. And because global countries have not supplemented the people enough, there's not enough money for it. So companies don't feel the illness to actually do that. So I hate to tell the community that you just are going to have to get over it and play Eastern games and Eastern type of stuff, like, or not play anything at all mobile, because you ain't going to get a lot of it, at least for another 2 or 3 years, because companies don't feel the obligation to do it. Bandai said F it and took everything. Bandai already said F this. That's what happened. Netmarble is starting to say F this. That I can literally tell you Netmarble is starting to say F this, because like I want to say more than that because I know some insider about some stuff, but I'm literally telling you Netmarble for a majority of the games that like we probably won't see a lot. Some of the stuff they have some stuff coming, but we probably won't even see it, or they'll just leave the games to die. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. He probably ain't gonna like that I said it, but whatever. Is that like you can already see it with certain games that they were just left to die at this point. The same thing with Boltron. Boltron is a little bit more obvious, which is more annoying, and I always talk to them about that. If like, you're gonna do that, you have to actually say it. But they're a little bit more obvious. Sega already gave up. Like, I'm hitting you guys with industry right now. Like real industry talk right now. Sega already said enough and gave up. Sega and Bandai gone already at this point. Sony gave up. So I need you guys to understand, because it's very annoying. Like I'm trying to help the other YouTubers at the same time too, because it's like the community doesn't really want to understand what's going on right now. And the fact that global wise, you're just gonna have to just when's global? Never. Until somebody says, well, let's get a loan and put something out, that's going to be the answer now. Never. Like, because it's just not going to happen. It's not worth it. It's not fiscally worth it. Especially when companies see that they can get close to $100 million and not even put the game out in America now. Like, I don't know. Just is what it is, guys. It sucks. But, you know, blame COVID. That's the only thing I can tell you at the end of the day. This is all a thing of COVID, unfortunately. And last but not least, because that's the stuff I wanted to say at the end anyway, so we just got to it now. League of Maidens. League of Maidens is a free-to-play game, and I've featured a lot on the channel. They just had their big update yesterday, and League of Maidens is waifu 1,000, 1 million, whatever else you want. You want budget, sir? You want budget? There go the budget right there. I give y'all budget. Here's budget. They had their budget. They had their big update yesterday. The Haiti update. I'm gonna have codes, I think, for this game in the coming week. I was supposed to have it on the 4th, but I'm really busy out of nowhere right now. And then we got Lost Ark, and then Elden Ring coming, and everything out. Like, there's so much stuff coming. And I got invited to something that I can't say yet. So when it's official, I will say it. Oh, also, follow me on Twitter if you want to. Follow her too. She's adorable. Smack Pisces right here. Waifu material, definitely. If you like waifus on Twitch. But let me go ahead and follow me on Twitch. There we go. Scion Storm TV. And this post right here, like this is for real, bro. I'll be on Twitter to look at anime stuff, cosplays, and gaming. Everything else I don't care. No offense to anything else, but I just don't care. Life is too short for e-arguing. So if you're following me and you're on that, unfollow me, because you won't like my response to it. And the reason why I said that is because people will start fights and cause fights, and I have nothing to do with it. Like, Bandai, please, like, let me run your mobile stuff, because, like, man, like, whatever kid that you put in charge of it is a moron. I have to say it. I'm gonna keep dissing you, Bandai, because you just keep messing up legendary IPs over and over again with nobody just just smacking y'all for some reason. Like, I don't get it. I just don't. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary, and again, like I said, don't follow me on Twitter because like I be raw on Twitter. I think I'm raw like right now on Twitter. I be out there. So catch you guys later. Happy weekend. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.